Hey, Sean here, coming to you live on December 23rd, my brother's birthday, and the date of my father's passing in 2020. However, there's reasons to celebrate joys and sorrows today. And, but what I'm going to be talking about, being that Misty's not with us today, and it is a holiday, so she's out with her family. I always talk about my pink spoon. So, pink spoon has to do with you go to Baskin Robbins, you get something for free. That's your lead magnet. Then you have the tripwire, which would be maybe the pint of ice cream that you'd get. And then, of course, you're going to have your gallon of ice cream following up. And then your main thing that you don't sell, it's not your main thing, but it's the thing you don't sell, but it's your profit maximizer, would be the $5,000 Baskin Robbins birthday party with a pony. Okay. So that's like marketing 101. But I'm going to be talking about, and what I'm building right now, what I'm really excited about is it's going to be a follow-up system. It's going to be how to do your calendar and how to do a funnel. Now, if you go to the ultimate lead follow-up right now, you can set an appointment with me. What the way that it works is you go to the ultimateleadfollowup.com and watch the video first. I don't want you opting in, not unless you want to set an appointment with me and maybe hear my offer. Okay. My offer is going to be anything from here to there. You have to show up to the appointment. But if you watch the video, what I say from the stage is really important to get an appointment. A lot of people speak from the stage, but they don't get the appointment. A, they're not in front of the right people. B, they're in front of the right people. They're not saying the right thing, or it has no value, right? And then C, when they do show up to the website doesn't match with what they said. So here's the deal. When you speak from the stage, and in the video at the Ultimate Lead Follow-Up, I'm basically saying the same thing. I'm saying when you opt in, you're going to get my free book called The Ultimate Lead Follow-Up. It's how to follow up with your leads, right? And these are big ticket leads. So this isn't something that's going to be like $500 or $1,000 or $5,000. It's going to be $20,000, $30,000 leads. There's a specific process for following up with those. And for some reason, people don't use it. These big coaches, they're like, Sean, give me $20,000. And if I say no, they go, okay, let's reschedule and we'll talk again. But they don't follow up within that time. I tell you exactly how to do that. And when you opt in, you get the book. Now, I also say, once you get the book, you're also going to have the opportunity to set an appointment with me. The reason you want to set an appointment with me is I'm going to give you my $2,000 video training called the Ultimate Lead Follow-Up, which is exactly what I would be selling you on the call. All right. But you could just watch the videos and not show up to the call. You don't have to show up to the call. But then I tell you the reason you want to show up to the call is because I'm going to give you all of the content once you show up. Okay. It's really that simple. And once you have the content, then you could build it yourself or just do it yourself. Most people aren't going to do it. It's very simple. It's a very simple process. I say it all the time. Maybe it's simple for me, but it is a very simple process. Okay. Now, this is what I found. The problem was from speaking from the stage and capturing appointments. A few things are going to happen. People are going to show up to the appointment. They're not going to buy. They're going to show up to the appointment. They're going to buy. They're going to reschedule the appointment, or they're not going to show up to the appointment. Those are the worst. People, the no-shows, they see it on their calendar and they're like, nah. You probably don't want those people as clients, because if they're not going to show up to an appointment, if they're going to no-show and not have the respect to let me know why they're not showing up, or even the integrity, what kind of client are they going to be? But I'm going to follow up with them anyhow, because you never know. Maybe they stubbed their toe. Okay. So then the process happens all over again when they reschedule. Then they're either going to show up and buy, show up and not buy, or you reschedule. And you have to have all these processes for that. So what I'm doing right now is I'm building those processes. So let's say someone shows up to the appointment and they buy. You need to be able to take their money, but you can't offer a lot, but you can do a downsell. You could say, hey, this is $20,000. If they don't buy it, then you downsell them to $6, right? To the Happy Meal. You need to have some type of fulfillment for both of those and be able to accept the money. I don't know how many people I have that are not able to accept money. I'm like, do you have Stripe or PayPal? They're like, no. And I'm like, well, why would you even start a business without being able to accept money? I mean, they might have a merchant service with authorized net, but still, if you can't accept money over the internet and you want to do internet type of business, then you need to accept money somehow. Okay. Hey, now the other thing is the fulfillment. Now, if they don't buy, you got to follow up with them. This is where the ultimate lead follow-up comes into. But what I found were the people rescheduling. Okay. Now it's the holiday season, so I'm getting a lot of people rescheduling because I even have an appointment for Christmas Day. I left Christmas Day open and someone set an appointment for me with me on Christmas Day. And I'm like, well, I wonder if that person's going to show up. Okay. So when someone clicks on reschedule and they reschedule, they actually say, I can't do this. Something came up, and they put me somewhere else on the calendar. Right after that, it's going to pop up to my, hey, I see your rescheduled video. And then I have a whole script for that. Okay. Now I'm in the process of developing this, but I think it's right here, maybe. And it's I'm so excited about our upcoming appointment. I know your time is valuable, and I want to make sure every minute we spend together is as impactful as possible, right? So I'm going to go through this whole thing, and it's going to be the whole reschedule thing. But what I'm going to do, I give away 3 things. I give away the ultimate lead follow-up. I give away the 100 first referrals. And if they reschedule, I'm going to give them my rescheduling campaign. Like, this is what you do when someone reschedules, because they're not going to remember who you are. They might, but if they saw you on stage and you're not Grant Cardone or Anthony Robbins, or someone that's really branded well, they're not really going to remember you. Okay. So that's another one. Now, if they cancel, that's a whole other thing. Because when they cancel, they don't remember the value. They don't remember why they set an appointment. I had one lady show up to my appointment. She goes, oh, I thought this was a webinar. Now, the problem is when I speak from the stage, I speak at a summit, and they literally set appointments with 500 other people. That's the problem with speaking on a summit with multiple speakers, is they just set appointment with everyone and can't remember who is who, right? So when they cancel, I can say, oh, I see you canceled. Perfectly fine. I understand. Here's a bonus thing. And I will give you this bonus thing if you reschedule with me and show up. Do not reschedule with me if you're going to cancel again, if you're just here to get the free stuff, because then I'll hunt you down. I'm not allowed to say stuff because I'm live streaming right now, but you know what I mean. All right. So then there's some other things that I found in this whole process is on my calendar. And I don't know about everyone else. A lot of other people are super, super organized, but I'm just learning this organization is there's going to be the people that no show. Well, you got to put the notes in your CRM or on your calendar. This person no showed, right? Or you got to put, if they reschedule, it will automatically move on your calendar. And if it canceled, it will show up canceled, right? But if they no show, you got to take a note of that. And you got to have the no-show script. So I have a no-show script, I think, or a canceled script. So the canceled script is, thank you for letting me know about the change in plans. I completely understand that things come up. I'd love to reschedule our meeting at a time that works better with you. Please let me know your availability and feel free to use my calendar to pick a time that's convenient for you. Click here to reschedule. Now, this isn't the best content, or like they don't really even remember who I am, but I'm flying by the seat of my pants. I'm writing this all out right now. By the end of this year, 2024, right now it's December 23rd. By the end of this year, I'm going to have this all written out in a video series, in a program, content, videos, everything on how to do this. The funnels are all going to be built out and everything's going to go to where I'm going to convert more people that cancel and even the no-shows, get them back on board. This is all about follow-up. And it's not the cheesy follow-up. This is very complicated, automated follow-up that if this happens, you just click that and that happens. Or if this happens, that happens with no click, all automated. Okay? So this is a very short stream today because I got to get back to the holidays. But I just want to thank everyone that's watching for watching this. And if you have any questions, you can go to Business Genius. If you'd like to talk to me, businessgeni.us. So it's Business Genius, not .com, just .us, businessgeni.us. Set an appointment with me and I'll go over all of this with you. Okay? This is just another little tip from your Uncle Sean. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.